Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So in this video, I'm going to tell you about Darakaraka in the first house of the D9 chart. I was thinking of making this video and today I am making it finally, and this video is going to be very helpful for everyone to understand about their spouse, about their marriage, which holds so much importance in our life because relationships transform our life. Okay, so it holds a very big importance, right? And the person we marry or the person we come into relationship with is the person with whom we have very big karmic debts. Okay, that is why they are so much attached to us, or they are very important in our life more than anyone else. Okay, now if you're new, please subscribe my channel so that you don't miss any video. Also, if you want to take my personal consultation, so please check the link in description. Okay, so without wasting time, let's restart this video. Okay guys, so firstly, what is the first house of Navamsha chart? First house of Navamsha chart shows about your real personality, your soul. Okay, what you are from within and what you will become later in your life. The first house of the D1 chart is very important because it rules you over all your life. But internally, what you are, internally, what you desire is actually seen from your D9 chart first house. Okay, and also D9 chart, the first house of the D9 chart shows you about how your marriage will be, because D9 chart is the marriage chart, and for any chart the ascendant should be very strong. If the ascendant is not strong, then it can create hurdles and problem in the marriage and the relationship. Okay, now Darakaraka shows about your spouse, the characteristics of your spouse, the behavior of your spouse. Okay, the career of your spouse, what kind of a spouse you will attract in your life. Okay, so everything regarding your spouse can be known from the planet Darakaraka. Now that Darakaraka is coming to you on your head. Okay, that is the first house of the D9 chart. So it shows that you will be very much influenced by your spouse, very much influenced by the personality of your spouse. Okay, and you will not have to make the efforts to go to your spouse. Your spouse will come to you. Your spouse will make the effort to reach out to you. Okay, no matter you are a boy or a girl, you will attract a partner who will visit you or reach out to you. Okay, because that character is coming to you. Now marriage is your biggest goal. You really want to get married, you really want to have relationship, you want to have a very beautiful relationship, you really want to have a beautiful partner, romantic relationship. Okay, you really want to enjoy the how the relationship and marriage actually is. Okay, so as you so the planet is also very important, like which planet rules your Darakaraka. So it's also very important. It is benefic planet, malefic planet, the lords it is ruling. Okay, which house it rules in the Navamsha chart and the birth chart. Okay, so all these things are also important, but your personality will be very much influenced by your spouse. And after marriage, even if you're not like the planet Darakarka, you will start becoming like the Darakarka. Okay, so after marriage your life will totally transform. Your spouse will have very big influence on your life. Okay, very big influence. Your whole personality will transform. So why you have got Darakarka in the first house? Because firstly, your desire was to get married to a specific person, and you were very much attached to that person. Or if it is a malefic planet, then you have a heavy karma to be paid off with that person. That's why this person is going to have a very big influence in your life. Okay, also there was a karma that your spouse will come to change you, to transform you, right? So this is the thing that it shows. Now for example, if it is moon, Okay, your Darakaraka is moon, so it shows that you, after marriage, you will also start becoming very emotional. You will be very much emotionally connected to your spouse. Emotions are very important to you, and your spouse will try to satisfy your emotional needs. You and your spouse both will satisfy each other's emotional needs. Okay, now if it is sun, so your spouse will be very dominating, authoritative, but after marriage, you are a person, you will also become dominating and authoritative, or the behavior of your spouse will actually have a very big impact upon you. Okay, so your spouse, now your spouse is coming to your home. First house is your home, so your spouse will have to behave like you, right? So you will dominate your spouse. Okay, your spouse will be very dedicated and devoted towards you. Okay, now if it is Mars, so here your spouse will act according to you, but as Mars is a malefic planet, after marriage it can create some health issues for you if it's especially ruling the 6th or the 11th house, or is the Badak lord. Okay, so it will create some issues for you regarding health, right? So it can do this thing. Otherwise, you and your spouse will be very passionate about each other. Okay, like too much passion for each other, too much love. So Mars here basically shows that you have to keep calm, patient, when dealing with your partner. Okay, otherwise you both will always fight and argument, because Mars is a planet of argument. So it is a very natural thing that arguments and fight will happen for sure, but you have to keep calm and deal with the matters of marriage very politely. Okay, yeah, if Venus is here, so firstly your spouse is going to be very romantic, very good looking, and very feminine, very someone who loves romance, someone who understands the importance of relationships. Okay, so that kind of partner you will get. Now that partner is sitting in your first house, so you also want to have very romantic relationship. Okay, and after your spouse enters in your life, you will become very romantic, or will have very beautiful relationship. Okay, your spouse will be very dedicated towards you, will also help you to change your personality. Okay, if you were not focusing on your looks before marriage, so after marriage you will think like, I should focus on my looks, I should more think about my grooming, so something like that. Okay, so your spouse is gonna do it. If it is Saturn, right? So Saturn shows that your spouse will be cold natured, cold behavior, and now you both have some karma together. Saturn is a planet of karma. Saturn is a planet that shows past life connection. Okay, Saturn is a cold planet, mature planet. So marriage here is a duty. Okay, in the past life you must have left your spouse, or you were not dutiful towards your spouse. So in this life you need to learn duty. In this life you need to learn commitment. So all these things are important. You need to learn it. Okay, then only you will be able to pay off your karma. So after your spouse enters in your life, you will become more disciplined. Okay, you will become more practical, you will become more dutiful. Okay, if you cheat in the relationship, it can end or separation can occur. So you have to be very careful. Also, marriage will not happen easily because of your past life karma. So see, by doing remedies or anything, if we cannot escape the bad karmas that we did. Okay, we cannot escape it in any manner. We have to face it, but if we take name of God all the time, then we can get rid of that karmas. Okay, now if it's Jupiter, so Jupiter in the first house of the D9 is a blessings. Okay, if it is the 7th lord or the 11th lord, 9th or the 5th lord, then it is just amazing. Your spouse will be a blessing for you. In the past life you did a very good karma towards your spouse. Okay, like no matter that person was your spouse in the past or not, but you did a good karma towards that particular person. Okay, that is why this person is coming back in your life and will give you a good marriage. Okay, the blessing of having a beautiful relationship. So the chances, if Jupiter is afflicted, chances of cheating are there, but if it is not afflicted, you will never get cheated. And even if the problems come in the relationship because of the D1 chart or other afflictions, marriage will not break. Okay, long lasting marriage. So this is the blessing of Jupiter in the first house of the D9 chart. Okay, now if it is Mercury. So Mercury is a planet of communication, intelligence, logic, hobby. Mercury is a child. Mercury is very childish. And now when Mercury sits in the first house, which is your Darakaraka, it shows your spouse is very much childish, very logical, okay, and speaks too much, very talkative and very intelligent person. So now if it is sitting in your first house, you will attract a spouse who is just like this. And after your spouse enters in your life, you will always control the speech of your spouse. Okay, you will make sure that your spouse never speaks anything wrong. Maybe your spouse may have habit of speaking wrong things. Okay, so you will make sure, because it is your house. So now you will try to dominate your spouse here. Okay, because if someone enters in your home, who dominates, right? You dominate, right? Not that person, but still you are influenced by that person. So you will be influenced by your spouse, but your spouse will be more influenced by you. Okay, will be devoted to you, will listen to you. Okay. Okay guys, I hope this video was helpful. Okay, please wait for next video. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye.